Hi everyone and welcome to a new video. So who's excited for this one? I did this last week or the week before on my Facebook and things, and I've had so many requests to do a little video on it. So well, it's not so little, but anyway, that's what we'll be creating today. And there I'm just showing you the colours that we're going to be using to create this Christmas bow. Yeah, so we'll get started in a tick. And although this looks complicated, I'm going to say from the off, the one thing you really need is a bit of patience. So on this, I'm just showing you, I'm using the back of the form. Now, where I've taken the form off, I've popped it underneath, and it just gives you a better little palette to work on, saves the paper folding back on you. So yeah, let's get started on the design now. So to begin with, I'm going to give this 2 coats of the Perfect Milk. And then we're going to do a matte top coat on this. Whenever you're doing any nail art, because I'm going to be doing something else as well as the bow, you're always better working, with a matte top coat. But if you decide, you want the nail glossy, that's not a problem. Just, once you've finished your design, just go over it then with a no white top coat, and yeah, that'll be absolutely fine. And there we are, there it is, all matted up. And now ready for the fun bit. So yeah, we're making the bow out of gel polish. So I've just done the 30 nails in 30 days. I think some of you might have seen some of the work I've done on that. And this is one of the designs. There's a nail educator, Katie Barnes, and she's absolutely lovely. So yeah, thanks to her, I've learned how to do this, and I absolutely love it. And you can use this to to create all different types of things. So the main thing you need to focus on here is getting that gel polish as thin as you can, but you still need something with a good pigment, because you still need that colour payoff. So I'm finding the Neonails are absolutely brilliant for this, but obviously there will be some colours that are a little bit sheerer. So I like the Flirty Blink because it's got good pigment. I can spread it nice and thin, and then once that's done, it's in the lamp, which it's just been. Bring it out, wipe over, get all that sticky residue off, and then I'm just dabbing it out there, and then it just peels off. I'm just going to show you that now. A little bit tricky with gloves. I probably should have just got my tweezers, but as you can see, it wasn't that difficult. But look how flexible that is. Yeah, so now I'm just going in to trim it. And once I've done that, I'm just going to cut it in strips. Yeah, probably not quite halfway up, but it's up to you. You can have them as long or as short. These are actually going to make the ribbons on the bow. So yeah, just decide what length you want them. I find that length's probably, about enough. Now, because because it's so soft, it can be a little bit awkward. As I say, this is where you need your patience, because as I say, it can be a little bit tricky. But the main reason I'm struggling there is because I couldn't find my straight scissors, so I was trying to do it with the curves. But there you can see here all the little ribbons, so they're looking nice. Yeah, so now we're just gonna cut across them. Now, don't worry if some aren't quite, to the edge. They do come off. You can just nip them off, and yeah, we've got plenty there. Now, I've just shown you that the once. I'm not gonna, because gosh, the video was long enough. So I've already pre-done some, with the other colours. One was the diamond bright or something. I'll find that name. It was on earlier, and you'll see me using that as well. Yeah, gosh, you're going to have to bear with me today. I've been having a little flare up, I've got the fibromyalgia, and sometimes, honestly, I just can't think, all the words are there in my head and I can't get them out. But anyway, there's the other one I'd done earlier, so I'm just cutting them as well. So we've got some nice pink and silver. But this is what the curved scissors really come in handy for, because now we're going to cut the petals. And if you just let your scissors do the work, honestly, and then turn them around the opposite way, cut it, and it just meets each other. So yeah, they're perfect for doing these little petals. So yeah, just not so perfect for trying to cut straight lines in, but never mind. So I'm gonna do 5 of these petals. I think I'll show you another one. I'll just have a little look. Yep, there we go. So we're going to go in now and do the other one. So, but you know, you can do whatever shapes you want. These are lovely. I'll show you now the way they get folded. So they're like little mini calla lily petals. Yeah, they're really pretty. So once we've got them cut out, we're just going to take, sort of get a little fold in them in the middle like that. Now I've stuck that just with gem glue, and then I hold the bottom with my tweezers. They are they're a bit funny, so I'm going to show you this one properly. If I don't go out of shot, yep, there we go. So just a little dab in the bottom, yeah, bring it together. See, here's where your patience are required. Now, these are a bit hard because they're the ones I'd pre-done. So it does harden up a bit, so best doing them soft really. But look at the shape, yeah, they're absolutely lovely. And then once I'm happy with that, I'll cure it in the lamp, which I've done. Just a top tip, make sure you've not got the gem glue on your tweezers because it will stick to them. So yeah, just be careful with that bit. And now we've got all our petals and little strands ready. We're going to start putting them on the nail. Now, don't worry if the petals are different shapes and sizes. It's absolutely fine. Always best working in odd numbers. So if you don't want to put 5 on, you know, if it's a smaller nail, just put 3 on. It's going to look just, you know, just as nice. So what I'm doing, I'm putting 1 on. I'm making sure, obviously, you know, that we've got that nice petal lifting upwards. Then I'm just giving it a flash cure, just so that it stays in place, you know, while I'm applying the other ones. And once I'm happy with that, then we'll get the other one and we'll repeat the same process. And these are sitting quite nicely actually, but some of the others I've done, they do tend to want to roll over to the side and whatever. So yeah, you know, just have patience and just pop them on. See, now that's to me that was looking a bit too flat. Now that was one of the ones I've just cut out, one of the softer ones, and it doesn't look like it's quite pinched, you know, at the bottom. But again, yeah, just play around with it and you know, get it to how you like it, and it'll be absolutely fine. There we go. I think I'm just going to pinch it in a little touch there. Now, I didn't want to take it back off the nail, but just by that little pinch and a flash cure, and yeah, there you go. Yeah, that'll work. Just saves taking it off. So even while it's on the nail, you can still play about with the shape of it. Just give it a little flash cure, and yeah, that'll do. And I'm just going to apply the rest of them, so we'll just see that finished now. So there they all are. And now time for our little ribbons. Oh yeah, that one's not quite done yet. Just having a little tweak about with that one. It was rolling a little bit, but it's sorted now. So I'm just applying in between them a little bit of gem glue. Then we're going to put our first little ribbon on. And this is the Shining Diamonds. I absolutely love it. And I didn't know if it would work with the glitter polishes, and when it did, I was so happy because I like glitter. And glitter's perfect for Christmas, so yeah, gives it that nice Christmassy feel. But you know, you could do these for any occasion, couldn't you? Birthday nails or anything, so yeah. Now, I'm bending that over, and it was a little bit too long, but not to worry, just clip a little bit off. Then I'm going to fold it over. Now, sometimes they want to spring back, so this one was a little bit fiddly, as you can see. But again, you know, just a bit of patience and it will stick down. And I'll do the same with these. You know, each time I've put a little bit on, give it a little flash cure. And then I'm going to place one at the bottom here. I think I used the same glitter one. Just let's have a little look and see. Yep. So same again, pop it on, give it a flash cure, then I put another little blob of glue on the bottom and fold it over. There we go. Yeah, so as I say, it is really just, as I can't decide here, or tweezers or, and then I end up just going back in. So I think maybe it's because the glitter, they are a little bit stiffer. So, but I think it's worth the messing about. Yeah, but the good thing is, once they're stuck, they are stuck, and you can see from that side view, you know, just how pretty they look. They do look like real little bows. So I think now I'm going to come in with some of the plain ones. So it's just really going in between those gaps. Oh yeah, this was like a little unicorn one that I had. Yeah, so this is really pretty as well. I had some of that left over from the last one I did. Yeah, so don't throw any of your little leftovers away. Honestly, just keep them in a little you know, just one of the little plastic bags. And yeah, so you could have all these made up. You know, just do a little bag of them, and then whenever you want to do the bows, then yeah, you've got all your little bits and bobs, because that's the thing that's time consuming. So yeah, it's nice to you know, to have them done. But I absolutely love that one. It's really pretty. So flash curing that, and then I'll just add a few more. So there you go, you can see them there. And now in the deeper pink, more like the cerisi pink, I've just done the same with my curved scissors and just cut out a couple of little leaf shapes, and we're going to apply them now, just to give a, you know, that little extra dimension, little pop of colour. Now with these, I like them to stand up slightly, so I've put the gem glue on, I've popped them on, and when I'm curing it, see, I'm just holding the back of it up, and then yeah, just slowly just move it into position, and then that gives it, you know, a really nice sort of 3D effect. And because I've used the 5 petals, I'm just going to use 3 of the leaves. So I'm doing the same again on the opposite side. Then, because they do want to flop, these ones, so yeah, I'm just going to lift it up slightly, not too high. Yeah, just so it's leaning off the petal slightly. Flash cure that one, and then we'll move on to the final one. Now this one, I didn't really want you to see the whole leaf, so I'm trying to have it, you know, just like a little splash of colour at the bottom. So I'm going to tuck it just inside that little ribbon. Now it was a little bit tricky, but you know, as I say, it was more, I wasn't really bothered if it looked like a leaf, put it that way. I just wanted that little splash of colour down there. Yeah, once I'm happy, I've just flash cured it, and I'm still tweaking about with it. But yeah, it looks okay. As I say, it was more just for the colour. I'm just finishing that little cure off. And now for some crystal. So I'm going to use a pointy back crystal for this, right in the centre. So I've got my gem glue, and I'm going to put a decent size, because with the pointy backs, you know, you do want it to cover it. Now I've probably put a little bit too much on there, but it doesn't matter, because there is a little bit of a well, so it will sink down into that. Now on this one, I'm just using a nice clear stone. um I thought it would go nice. I used a pinky one on the last one, but I wanted to try it with the clear. So yeah, just get that into position, and again, give that a cure. Now I'm just going in with some little caviar beads, and I'm just going to pop one just inside each of those little petals. And I think just that little touch, it just really finishes it off. I don't know, for me it just makes it more, you know, look more like a little calla lily petal. And I'm just going to put some on the leaves as well. Just on the edges there. Then I'm on those two, yeah, I'm just going to come in and I'm just going to put a couple by the crystal, and the crystals are from Crystal Parade, and if you use code 5 off you can save yourself a little bit of money. And that's the bow completed. Now I did put that in for a full cure once it was all done, so now I've got some silver gel paint and I'm just going to do a couple of little swirls, couple of little lines. There you see, so I'm just going to pop one coming down from that one. I'm going to do these different lengths as well, and then over onto the other side, and then I'll get my dotting tool and just pop a little couple of dots on. And again, I think it just adds a little, you know, a little point of interest on the nail, and yeah, just finishes it off. And then I'm going to come in with a no wipe top coat, and we are going glossy on this because I don't know, I just think it needs it. So I'll pop that on, and then I'm going to use the Eskimo Kisses glitter, and I just want to take that just sort of, you know, around the edge of the nail, but because those little bows, what do you call those, the ribbons, yeah, because they're glitter, I'm top coating them as well, because you can see the difference it really brings the glitter out, I think. So yeah, they need a little bit, but oh, and I go over the leaf as well. Yeah. So I won't cure that yet. I'll add the micromylar, the Eskimo Kisses. Then once that's done, I'll give it another top coat, and then that'll be the nail complete. So you will see that in just a tick. There we go, all finished. I've absolutely loved doing this design, so I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you could, I'd love it if you could subscribe, like, share, yeah, and any little comments you'd like to leave. I love reading all of your comments, so that'd be brilliant. So you all take care, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.